and welcome back to another candle review. I am so excited to do this one. I haven't lit it yet, but oh my god, even smelling it on cold, it smells amazing. We are here to review this year's Pumpkin Apple 3-wick candle from Bath & Body Works. I am so freaking stoked, because I think out of the ones I got, this may have been my favorite, or my second favorite that I got. I didn't get that many this year, but I mean, of the ones I did get, it's pretty darn good. So, anyways, it is a 3-wick one, and the only iffy thing I have with this is this little black spot in the wax. I'm not sure what's up with that. Part of me wants to burn this just so it'll melt down and drop, and I won't have to look at that. Which, I mean, probably terrible logic, given I don't know what that is, but I mean, I don't think candles mold, so I really doubt it's that. Plus, I'm allergic to mold, so I feel like every time I've gotten this to my face, I would have gone into like a sneezing and wheezing fit if it had been that. And since neither of those things has happened, I'm pretty sure it's not that. So anyway, this smells heavenly, guys. I'll tell you more about it first. So I mean, we've established it's 3 wicks, and they're fairly well centered. They're a little on the high end. We can see this wick is closer to this outer edge than these two are to this outer edge, so it may have enough collective heat to be able to pool out regardless between the three, but we shall see. I have no problem tinfoiling it if need be. The wicks on these look like they're just regular straight wicks. I'm trying to see, are they braided? Let me see, let me touch. No, they're the round ones, okay. But they do have little dark dots in the middles, so I'm not quite sure if this is a different type of wick than they usually tend to use. They've been switching it up this year, I've noticed, with the wicks, going between braided ones, flat ones, round ones. Just, you know, they're experimenting, and I appreciate that, because when they experiment, they tend to find things that work better, so... Alright, so, the scent notes on this are red delicious apple, fall pumpkin, fresh ground cinnamon, and clove buds. Well, and this is a soy blend wax, so soy blend, lead-free wicks, approximate burn time 25 to 45 hours, which is wonderful. Okay, and this originally at full price would retail for $24.50. But we all know I didn't pay that because I am cheap. I never pay full price for them. I refuse. I will not do it. If they're not on sale and I can't use a coupon on top of that sale, I don't touch them. But I don't have endless funds to be able to do that. So, I think these were on sale for, I forget if it was $10 or $12. But then I also used a 20% coupon on top of that. So, I got a good deal. The lids on these, though, oh my goodness, they are so cute. They have really upped up the lid game this year. Can we see all the cute little embossed pumpkins in there? Try not to blind you with the lamp, but oh my god, they're so cute and so delicate and highly textured. Just, I love what they've done with this. It looks so nice. Just, oh, yes. Now, for those scent notes, you definitely get cinnamon, you definitely get apple, pumpkin, it may be more of pumpkin spice than actual pumpkin, but then again, that may change when we burn it. But there may be a little hint of that in here too. Not quite sure I'm getting clove yet, but I'm positive when it's burned, the clove will come out. That always seems to be a thing. So, but the one odd quirk I noticed with the scent of this one, that I know I mentioned in the haul video when I got this, for some reason, you know that, like, generic Jell-O smell that, like, it doesn't matter what flavor Jell-O you buy. They all just have, like, this Jell-O scent to them in addition to whatever flavor they are. This, for some reason, also has that just general Jell-O smell to it, and I don't know why, and it cracks me up. I thankfully love Jell-O, so I mean, I don't mind that, but I'm just like, what? But, okay. Alright, apparently we got a, pumpkin apple jello candle. Again, I don't know why I'm picking up on that so specifically in here. It's the only one that I get that off of out of the 6 that I bought. But, you know, it is what it is. So, goodness. Anyway, I'm gonna go light this. I shall keep you guys posted on updates about it. So, see ya in a minute. It's been like 10 minutes, but already update. Look how far it's already pooled out. Wow. After those like El Cheapo Michaels candles, I'm like shook right now. That is crazy that it's pooled out that far, that fast. And it already smells so good. I'm definitely getting the cinnamon and the pumpkin, or not the cinnamon and the pumpkin, the cinnamon and apple scents already from maybe halfway across the room. So I'm like, ooh, this one's gonna be a good thrower. I can tell already. Now on the wicks, if you can see, I'm gonna try to angle this where you can see it. You can at least see it on the 2 back ones. It is doing the mushroom tops at the tops of the wicks, so that is a thing, but that's not a bad thing necessarily. Just something to be aware of, that these wicks do that, because some don't, some just peter out, but mushroom tops actually are usually a good sign that they're not gonna just like keel over and die on you, so that's actually a good sign. So yeah. And I think that is about all there is to update on so far, so I will check back soon. Update. It has not even been a full hour, and I'm trying to get, okay. And it is pretty much all pulled out except for like one tiny dot over here to this side right there. Other than that, it's all pulled out. And it does look as though the weird black spot must have just melted off into candle purgatory. It's been redeemed. Anyways, yeah, I'm very impressed with how this pooled out and how quickly, and I didn't have to do anything to it to make it do it, so I am a happy girl right now. Okay, so post-burn review for this little guy. I'm very pleased with it. I like it a lot. Mainly my only issue that I had was after blowing it out, it did leave a very, very, very burnt, smoky, sooty smell. Like, more so than the typical amount. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if that's because of the type of wicks used. I don't know. Even hours later, that hasn't really let up. So, I mean, yeah, that's not so great. Some candles are better with that, some are worse. This, unfortunately, on the worst hand with that, so fair warning. I mean, you could do the whole thing of clap the lid down over it when you blow it out, but then you'll get the smoke in here every time you burn it. So I don't like to do that. One thing you can do, you can take a damp rag, if you have it like on hand, ready to go, not dripping, just damp, and the second you blow it out, stretch it taut over the top of it, and then put the cap on top of that to hold it in place. It'll absorb the smoke up into the rag instead of in the wax. You have to leave it there for a little bit for it to do the thing, and usually I forget about it till the second after I've blown it out, and I'm like, damn it, I forgot again. But, I mean, it does work. I'll probably do a tutorial at some point, just to raise awareness that this is a thing you can do. But, it is one option that cuts down on it being in the air and in the wax, so there are options, just usually I forget them. So that's on me, but just on its own, since most people don't know to do that, just, yeah. But other than that, even, like, smelling it on cold now that it's cooled back down again, it has, like, an even warmer tone to the scent now than it did before. And now I get the pumpkin. Before I wasn't really getting the pumpkin, now I do. And it smells heavenly. I'm still curious about the type of wicks they used. Excuse me. Especially this one off to the side that... Yeah, I'm gonna have it on top so you can see what I'm talking about. Like, look, it mushroomed out, but then in the middle, it's, like, still normal. I have no idea what's up with that. I have no idea what type of wicks these are. I've not seen one quite do that before, which is very unusual. But it is what it is. I know, most people would trim off the mushroom tops. I'm like, screw it, it doesn't matter that much. But anywho, as for the throw while it was burning, that I would have actually placed at about an 8 out of 10 in strength, which is really good because I have a big bedroom, so for it to fill it that well and relatively quickly too. That's pretty good, honestly, and for it to be a lingering scent too, even after it's out hours later. It's pretty good. You get a lot of the sweet, kind of jello-y scent that I mentioned earlier in it while it's burning. I still don't know why it smells like jello to me more than anything, but you do get the different scent notes in there as it's burning, which is nice. Same with smelling it on cold too, now for that matter. Let me think. Is there any issues? It didn't have any problems pulling out. It pulled out real quick, real easy, didn't have to help it or anything. No puny Wicks syndrome or anything that I can tell so far. It's very nice. I am very pleased with this one. I feel like if I if I rated candles on a 1 to 10 scale, I probably would go ahead and give this like an 8. I would dock it only because of the excessive sootiness once it's out smell, as well as it smelling more like jello than anything while it's actually burning, which again is not like a terrible thing, but it's also not supposed to be a jello candle. So I mean, there is that. But I generally rate them on a 1 to 5 scale. So, with that in mind, I think I would place this at a solid 4. Not quite the 5 for the same exact reasons. I'm not going to dock it 2 points when I'm only doing a 5-point scale. So, still a solid 4. A high 4 at that. So, I don't know. I really like this one. I highly recommend it, especially if you can get it on sale, especially if you can pair it with a coupon while on sale. Definitely worth it if you like apple, if you like pumpkin, if you like cinnamon, any of the above, you will be very pleased here. If you like sweet scents, yes. This kind of smells like, it's very similar to like an air freshener type of scent. So I mean, admittedly, yeah, it's more on the artificial side, but it's not like an obnoxious bad artificial, if that makes sense. It's a nicer one. So there is that to keep into account as well. So that's really all I have to say for this one. So you guys know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. How many of you guys have this one, either current version or past? Let me know your thoughts. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Kind of mad about it? As well as anything else, if you like, leave me. Make sure you're following my social media accounts for all listed down below, and if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, donation link, as always, is down in the description. So anyway, guys, till next time, bye-bye.